Yeah, what's up?
And you know what it is. Baby, the rocket ain't going to real. What would you do to know we did? Free. ABX, that's the Gotta get lonely when you live here. Look at your radio when you sit here. If you don't know, keep your lips sealed. And I'm learning just from this year. Hey, you tell me, you can tell me, that's what they see. You would help me, stay with me, stay crazy. So yeah, gotta keep that back. You get the support and the baby Cooper's a star. No one thought that I'd make it this far, but you always told me, baby boy, you a star. These other girls made me cold hearted, so I cover it up with this chrome wall. Stand on the edge, almost dove off, never knew that the bottom was so far. I came from line up, I got the lead. Finally got it on loud, now look at my eyes, but they wanna switch. I've been thinking God every day, I never thought I would be living like this. I was fighting through the pain, and I got DDS, all of my feelings, yeah. I'm a superstar. I spent 12 on every cheese, and I don't need no way off. I got hundreds up on my knees, I'm having a heart, I'm taking them off. I've been thinking I'm taking them deep for faith, I know that he breaking my fall, yeah. Superstar, that's the K.W.U. Play one, cause I'm playing card, yeah. Superstar, baby, the rocket ain't going real. Superstar, that's the K.W.U. Play one, cause I'm playing card, yeah. Superstar, look at my eyes, what do you see?
All right, where's the guest at? Good
Hello.
morning, good morning,
Good
good
morning.
morning, good morning, good morning. And you're right on time. We're on time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That is always good. I seen that you came in, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You know, right on time, right on time.
Yeah, my mom said you
All
always should get ready. Be ready before get ready so you don't have to be ready.
yeah, that is so right. You know what I'm saying? Like I had got up like early this morning, and I'm like, I'm not going to church, but I do gotta go to work though, like this afternoon. So let me get this done and out the way. You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
Like right now, right now. So good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and thank you for giving me this space to talk and everything else. So thank you.
Oh
Blessings.
well, thank you for reaching out because I did not know who you was, and I'm like, okay. She asked me about my podcast, like And then I seen who you friends with. I'm like, oh, so she friends with one of my friends on Facebook. So she probably seen something. It's like, all right, you know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep, yep.
So I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome to have friends like that, right? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
And we like neighbors. You know what I'm saying? I was born and raised in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now I'm in Delaware, but I work in Philly. So, you know what I'm saying? And I love, you know, what you've been doing and everything else. So yeah, like we have to support each one of us.
Hey man, and that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's how it should be, especially in a time like this. You know what I'm saying? How the world is and how everything is going on as of right now. You know what I'm saying? And stuff
Yeah.
like that. So give an introduction of yourself. Let everybody know who you is, because we on all like big platforms like right now.
So right, I am a newly author, Sherilyn. I am a founder of Embrace with Love. Um, I am a family advocate for children. Um, I on a couple of boards, but I'm just so proud right now that I am a newly author.
Congratulations.
I've been saying I'm an author, and everybody was like, "Well, what?" I feel like you know, saying manufacturing. If you say it, it's going to happen.
Man, of course, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So you're a newly found author. Congratulations. So we're gonna talk about this. So how does it feel to be a new author? And is this your first book?
Yes, this is my first book, and the book called is "Embrace Me, the Real Me," and I
Mm,
talk. It's like an autobiography of me. I was very vulnerable. Um, I start talking about my speech impediment and how that was my trials and my tribulations, and then I talk about family, forgiveness, my faith. So
mm,
it's and then in my process, spiritually and in the negative in an
take
nature
your time.
I ask myself, who am I? You know, saying
Mm,
who who am I that you know who is Cheryl? Who said
right.
who's you know God said who is Cheryl? Like you know, and if He can change Saul to Paul and Sarah to Sarah, then He can do
Mm,
that to me. You know,
yeah.
um, then I really like I stopped playing with God. I stopped running and gave him
Okay.
a completely yes. And whew,
It's
I
all
had
right. It's all right.
forgive, you know what I'm
Take
saying,
it.
forgive family members, forgive, you know, people that was hurting me. But once I gave him a total yes, doors was open.
Yes, that's
Doors was
all. That is good. And it's funny because when you said a speech impediment, right? I got that too, but I don't let that stop me because one thing that I realized that Moses had one too, and he was used for God's glory. I don't let
Mhm.
that stop. You know what I'm
James Earl
saying?
Jones,
Huh?
James Earl Jones, he had a speech
Yeah.
impediment.
Yeah.
Mary
Look.
Good, you know, the list can go on. But
Look.
when somebody
Hmm.
just kept on saying you can't, you can't, you can't, it started getting embedded in you. So I had to literally took those labels off of you. And those family curses or
Hmm.
situations, those are the ones that was hard because it was embedded in me.
Right. And it's funny because when you talk about those folks you just named, I'm thinking about the Lion King because it's like, but look though, like he made a lot of money off the Lion King though, so you couldn't really tell if he had a impediment or not. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's how I look at that one. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on like all my platforms like right now, just telling everybody like to share and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the book. Why did you give the book that name to be your first book, if you don't mind me asking?
Um, I had embraced me, what I'm saying, and then I realized that everybody is wearing a mask. Everybody. Some of them,
Mhm,
saying they are embedded in them, but once
mhm.
you understand what you want, your journey, your vision, anything can be impossible. And I
Right,
asked, and then I started writing. My mom always said, write it out. If you can't write it out, since you got a speech, you're going to learn how to spell.
right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty much, like
You want to
I
learn how to
definitely see you
spell.
on that one.
Um,
Yeah.
she had her trauma and everything else, but she gave me my first journal, and
Hmm.
she did this thing because we was poor.
Hmm.
I did go to college. I mean, go to Catholic school, but then when money was kind of dead, or was kind of tight, um,
Hmm.
she started giving me a book, and she said, read this book. If it was a movie, I couldn't see the movie until I read the book. And then I had to,
That's good.
yeah, and then I had to write the difference of the book and the movie.
Ooh, wow, dang,
And then
that's
and if it
intense.
was a play or something, then I had to do all three of them. So yeah, like, and if I was in trouble, I had to write a essay about what I did and what is my punishment, because the way we talk is the way we write. So I was like the saying, and it's like, oh my god, like my mind is going 150,
Right,
and then my
definitely.
mouth is going 225,
200.
and
Mm-hmm.
it would never catch up.
I feel you on that one because my mom and my dad would used to say, "Sing it," and I'd be like, "Sing what? Sing it? Sing it if you can't say it, huh?" And I tried it like one other day when I was in like school. You know what I'm saying? And it actually worked. You know what I'm saying?
I can't sing, so we tried that.
No,
I can't.
no, no, no. And I can't sing either. But that day, I had I had to try because I had to read. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, bet, cool. You know
So
what I'm
what I
saying?
yeah, so what I d- what I
Take your time.
this I stopped stuttering, really like stuttering by the time I was like 30ish. I'm getting ready to turn 53 this year. So
Hmm.
but it was just so funny because another person taught me how to do it. So he's like, lower your voice, because when I get hot, my kids and everybody was like, you hear the first word and you hear the last word. Anything else in the middle, you don't
I'm
see.
still here.
Okay, anything else you don't see. So it's like, oh wow, I don't see it. But once I lower my tone, because I got like a very squeaky voice, as you can see, and then it goes when I get really angry or get upset, it goes so high, like Michelle. So yeah, so I had to learn how to train my voice and my and my tone in it. So, and then I
Right.
give you, like in the book, I give you like exercise. I don't say um my name is. I am. Saying, because those three letters, two, three letters, two um, words are so powerful. So when I introduce people now, I say, I am, but it's not my name is. No, I am Cheryl. And um,
Yeah.
if you go to, if you that's your first handle. So figure out, saying what is your first handle is. So Cheryl is beloved, you know.
Yes.
Lynn is a waterfall. I love waterfall. I am beloved. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are.
And you ask God who you are. And in
Mm,
Ephesians, if I'm saying it right, that book right there, I've been on that book for over 10 years. And I'm learning
yeah.
every time I read it, I get more and more. He tell you you are adopted. You got a sonship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You are who you are. Like he give you that. He give you 50 blessings in that book alone prior to the armor of God. So yeah.
I heard that. That is awesome, right? Like I remember when I first wrote my first book. I'm working on my fifth one as of right now. This fifth one,
Congratulations.
thank you. This fifth one is taking a lot of time. I was supposed to be done the prior the previous year, right?
Hmm.
You know, and I'm just like, all right, God, and it's not done yet. So as I'm writing, right, I see why this book is taking time because I went through a season in my life about like 10 like 10 months ago, 12 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started to write some more, like the sixth book came, then the next book came, then the next book came, and I'm like, I'm not even done the fifth book yet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I'm have that day or probably that week or them days off from work that I'm gonna write. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Always
So
keep a notebook everywhere.
I got a notebook. I
Yeah,
got a notebook. Believe me.
yeah. And then just keep on writing. And somebody was like, you got a story. I'm like, no, I don't. She was like, yes, you do. Go back into those journals, and I got more. So the book it's like a work. I'm telling you about myself, but in the process, I'm asking you questions. Who are you? You know, say, are you
Mm,
a victim? Like those hard questions that nobody don't really want you to, you don't want to ask yourself. And then
right.
it's like exercises. And then in the back of the book, I actually give you a journal and I start you off. Like, what is your goals? You know what I'm saying? Do you need to
That's
change them? You know what I'm saying? Do you need, saying, celebrate yourself, but understand that it is a process.
yes, it is. It's definitely a process. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks don't don't know that, or they will try and not go through that process. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. That's very important in a time like such as this. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
uh, and that's how that I look at that one. You know what I'm saying? And when we ask those questions, right? I realize that we may not like the answer that we get. You know what I'm saying? But it's necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Or what season you are in, because a lot of
Yeah.
people think that, oh, I want to be in that season, but you don't know how long I was in this season,
Right.
or what I did to get to this season. All you see is the ending results, saying?
Exactly.
And I've been
Exactly.
through whew, a lot,
Yeah.
saying
Mhm.
in my years. So
Right. And that is awesome that you wrote this book. So my next question is, what inspired you? Who inspired you? And why that person or that thing inspires you?
well, I had to give it to God first, first of all. And like I said, if I did not um, stop playing with him, then so I had to give him first. And then, I realized that it depends on what kind of relationship you are in because, saying my fiance, it was a
Hmm.
different kind of feel. So he supported me. He understand what I need at that time. Every relationship that I was in, it was more like a toxic. They didn't know
Mm.
how to handle my heart, didn't understand what I need to do. And
Most
then I was sick at a point in my time. I really thought I was going to die because the doctors didn't know what I was. I mean, I had migraines so bad that I was just passing out. They were just giving me drugs after drugs after drugs.
wow.
And my kids, what I'm saying,
Mhm.
my kids was like, I said, I can't leave them like this because nobody's not going to take care of them,
Right.
the way I can. And
Like you can.
when I mean, I lost everything. I was in a shelter. I was in anything like, and most of my family members didn't was, they helped. They didn't help. Saying they just was laughing, was like, okay, you there, saying, or they didn't even believe me. You know, one of my one of my family members tried to 302 me because they thought that I was crazy.
Mm.
What I'm saying?
Wow.
So in the midst of the storm, what I'm saying, when you go through the storm, what I'm saying, just
Mhm.
keep on dancing, keep on being focused, keep on
Exactly.
praying up. And then I realized that I didn't know how to pray the correct way. When I
Okay.
started applying the word, see and that's
That's
the
what's about.
I think that's the problem with um baby Christians, and even people that's trying to start. Saying
Hmm.
they just read the Bible. Well, first of all, you need to get the Bible that you need, that it relates to you so you can understand
Right.
it. Two,
Hmm.
not just read it. Go when you pray, add those scriptures. Be like, you said, not me. It's in the Bible. You said this. What I'm saying?
Right.
You said that. What I'm saying? So now it's a covenant between you and God. You know,
Hmm.
um, you can understand it. It's a relationship. If you can have a relationship with everybody else, you can have a relationship with with him, and that's what he wants.
Hmm. Yeah, of course, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And I tell folks, yo, I you gotta have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And and I like I have many hats and titles. You know what I'm saying? But I tell them like, yo, I don't want y'all to know me as that. Just know me as Breon. Look, you
Yeah.
know, just just know me as a servant of God. I don't need all that fancy stuff. Like I know who I am, and they know who I am, and I just be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cool.
hmm And I
You
think
know,
also too, since my childhood was not the best childhood. Saying I was bullied. Saying with my talk, with the way I look, everything. These kids today growing up is so sensitive, and I think that's another passion of mine. I think that's the reason why
uh,
I am a family um, activist, and that's why I'm a children activist, because that's a passion of mine, because I've been through that. What I'm saying, I've been
mm-hmm,
through saying not having, my mom didn't have no gas. What I'm saying, I smell like kerosene heater. Like, what I'm saying, we was one way. My mom was paying Peter to pay for Paul. Like, I've been through all that, and my mom and my siblings was drug addicts. What I'm saying,
right,
so I understand. Once I got that aha moment and I started understand they struggles, then I'm like, they gave me the best what they can give me at the time. So
at the
don't,
time,
at the time. So I can't get mad at them.
right, and that that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And don't mind me, like I'm sharing a lot of stuff. Like right now, I'm sharing
That's
the
okay.
podcast. I'm sharing the show. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that is amazing. So, what made you just want to start like all right. So how long have you been doing this? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I've been writing. Oh God, since I was 7 or 8 years old,
Oh
and
wow.
I threw away a lot of my journals. But
Mm.
my late, see, I was like 17, 18. I had the book. It was in a notebook. It was in three notebooks.
Oh wow.
And I just, somebody was like, one of my coworkers was like, just do it. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
Just do it. Just type it up for yourself.
Just do it.
And I
Right.
like type it up. I said, I can't even, it's going to take me 365 more days because I was a packer. So she was like, just do it yourself. So that way it looked like a book. So I did that. And then I took it to Staples. And then I
Okay.
asked people around, how you do this, how you do that. And us as a people, it's
Right.
they don't give out like they like, oh, we just do this, we do that. No, I'm like, I'm not that. I'm a creative person. Like you have to like do me steps. Maybe that's my ADHD. I don't know, but I'm a
Mhm.
creative mind, so I'm a hands-on and visual person. But I
Right.
realized that a lot of people don't want to share, and that's a problem that we have
Exactly.
in
Yeah.
in this world right now,
You're
especially
right.
what I'm saying. So we hold on to information. I'm like, how can it help? Start passing away. Like, go ahead. What I'm saying, it's enough for everybody to get.
Yes, it is. It's def. It's it's definitely enough for what I'm saying. Everybody. You know what I'm saying. If everybody put on that same mindset or that same heart set as the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And me, like I always say, look, right. I got a bigger fish to fry because I feel as though that I always do, and then I feel as though that I don't have time for it in 2025. You know what I'm saying, man? Especially what I went through in the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like 10 months without a job. I'm used to having. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I I realized, like my big sister would tell me she's a woman of God, and I was a teacher assistant, right? And she said, Breon, the next job you will have with the youth, you'll cherish it. And I said, you know what? I know that I'm gonna cherish it this time. You got me around, like right now that I know that my boys, right, they about to have a game soon. I'm an assistant coach, but I'm gonna be at work, and I really don't want to be at work. I don't want to be at work this afternoon. I want to be with my friend that's one of the head coaches because he asked me to come on. I want to be with my boys. I don't want to be at work. I really don't want to be at work. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God though because I believe that it's a makeup game this week coming. So I'll be at the makeup game. Look, look, I'll be at that one. Then look, then it's practice on Tuesday, which is my birthday. So I'm like, all right, at least I'll be.
Oh, see, mine's
Yeah,
is in a couple weeks, March the 2nd.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, at least I'll see them twice this week. Look, at least I'll see them twice this week. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But my friend, he
What you're
also,
doing now is sowing.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
sowing, you sowing, saying in the ground, and what your kids is seeing is not just a working dad, but
yeah,
a owner, a CEO. So you putting stuff in there. So saying like the ground. So they
yeah.
see it growing from the bottom up. They didn't
Hmm.
see those come. So now they're gonna appreciate it. And now they're gonna start having those traits and those characteristics and everything else. So God bless you. And thank you for being a
Yeah.
strong forever. Like we don't have that a lot.
Oh no, like when I say my boys, I'm talking about my like my youth. Yeah, I mean I don't got kids, but I'm talking about the youth.
No,
You
but
know,
certain
but
ones of those I work with try trauma formed kids all mostly
right,
all my life, and most
okay,
of them they you know what I'm saying they treat you they gonna say that's like my dad figure. So you do have kids.
yeah, yeah. And it's funny because I was always told that too.
You do
You
have kids.
know, and I believe that I took that on like some years ago because I got nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
your. Mhm.
what I'm saying? So I feel as though that they getting me ready for I don't know who, I don't know what, but look, but you know, and it's all good though. You know what I'm saying?
And you're gonna have more kids to come. Like I see it. Like you are the
Yeah,
nation of, of the fathers. Like people these young kids today. You know, what I'm saying especially these young adults from age 18 to 21, or to at least to 25. They're gonna come to you for
mm,
advice.
wow, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? And it's so true. You know, because when you inbox me, I was at work and I'm like, I don't have her as a friend. And then I seen that you followed me. I'm like, all right. Like when I'm at work, I'll be in the zone. I don't check my phone. I don't. You feel me? Especially when it's my social media. Mm-mm. I don't even check. I just be like, all right, I'll check it when I have time.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever that may be, it may be at the end of the day. I don't know. You know. And I was like, all right, I need like a day or two because I'm not used to getting those type of inboxes about the podcast. I'm not. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not used to the inboxes. You know, so I was like, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me pray on let me pray for a bit. I mean, let me think about it and let me get back to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's real talk. You
And
know,
letting God lead you to it. That's
yeah, yeah. Cause truth be told, I'm like, all right, like I just did a show like a few days ago. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So cool. I'm gonna need a break for like a second. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's a lot of folks that's on here like right now. And shout out to whoever is joining. I need y'all to share this joint. No, I already shared it in a lot of the groups, but I need y'all to share it on y'all page. Whoever on this joint, I appreciate you. Just know that I do. You know what I'm saying? I got a lovely guest this morning, and I know that y'all is like, what? He doing a sun day show? Look, I mean, when you obey God, it's like this is what you do. Yes, I have a sun day show in this in the morning too, y'all. It's definitely going down on K.W.U podcast. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is, what's next for you? Like I like tell me about your organization with the kids. Like
all right.
tell me
So
about it.
I have a business called Embrace with Love. I speak. I do craft. That's that's my coping of relaxation. So in 2020 when we had that COVID and everything else, I broke out for those shots that it was mandatory for me at the time. Um, and I had eczema really bad, and then my headache started to come back. So um, I started making my shea butters and beard. And then my fiance said, "Well, what about me? Say I'm bald. I got a beard." So I started making a hairline and everything else, and then I started crocheting again.
Mm-hmm.
So I tapped into that, And then since now I am a life coach and I'm a speaker, I started taking my kids and talk to my young kids about leadership, goal setting.
Mm.
And then when I went back to school, my high school kids, I realized it's a need of for the females how to how to wear and how to dispose pads because and I go in and I actually teach them and
Okay.
hand by hand because and I'm teaching them first time SPAD kids um, and on the spectrum because I see it was a need. Is a need, saying any these kids was just coming in and doing it. So I'm like, have confidence in what you're doing, and just because you have
Most
a little
definitely.
bit of stuff, that doesn't mean nothing. And then when I started doing research about some of these pads, I found out that the menstrual pads, are made by trash. So when I was
Mm.
growing up, I've been sitting in trash for 2, 4, 6, and 8 hours maybe.
Wow.
I contact, a couple of people that is natural, and then I found out that us black and brown women, if we are
Mm.
living 5 to 10 miles from radius from a factory or
Yeah.
um, some kind of water or whatever.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's where we get pox. That's where the females get fibroids, what I'm saying, or they hard to get pregnant. Like it's so
Okay.
much stuff that I learned. So, but it's a way for you to not, it's a decrease. I know that we can't just up and leave, but learning how to take care of the body because your body is telling you something.
That's
So
important.
learning
That's
to
important.
do that. So I teach all that. What I'm saying?
Mm.
I had headaches. That's where I found out that my migraines came from my cycle. I did
Mm.
not know that, what I'm saying? But once I started doing my own researches, so
So
what I'm
it's
saying,
about.
learn so I'm teaching them, what I'm saying, how to understand their body and still have confidence in the way you are. And then on the
You're.
flip side, just self
Mhm.
love. Like that's all. I mean, I had to learn that. So I got a whole bunch of tools and gems about that.
So you're teaching as you're learning. That right there is powerful by itself. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I always tell folks that everybody not going to receive, the by the see, everybody's not
Okay.
going to receive the Bible, right? And I say that we may be the only Bibles that the world is going to see. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And like I feel as though the stuff that I went through, the stuff that I still grow. Now you heard what I say, grow through, because I don't go through nothing. I grow through things,
Hmm.
right?
I
So
like
as I grow through it, you know that they could see it. Because I feel as though that if I plant the seed, somebody else going word to it. If somebody going word if somebody plant the seed, I'ma do the worry. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. And it's definitely a process. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned in life, don't ask God why. It's okay to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned not to ask why, but ask what. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to learn in this process? I learned to ask how. I learned to ask when.
You
You know what I'm
changing your
saying?
mindset, and that's one of the questions that I have in my book. You changing your mindset. So instead of
Right.
saying, I gotta, why do I gotta F? Okay, what can I do to get a better grade? So you
Hmm.
changing your mindset, you know what I'm saying, and everything
Hmm.
else. So yeah, that's all I'm trying. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, just change your mindset in the natural and in the spiritual. Because if you don't, if you're not into God, fine, but you can still can change your mindset.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You is so right about that, man. And that right there is major. You know what I'm saying? Because like now that I'm mature now, like I find myself I always listen to like Christian rap, right? I love it, you know, but some of it that I'm hearing, I'm like, all right, why do some of this sound like the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, like my discernment be on point. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then it's certain art artists, and I'm like, let me change this. Let me see how the next song go, and then I heard it. The next song, I'm like,
Changing
all
your
right,
mind, like your ears, because
yeah,
and his gate.
but
We have 6 gates, so he's
yeah,
checking your ears, his
yeah,
eyes, your mouth,
hmm,
heart,
yeah,
and
yeah. And like I said, Christian rap. It's man, it's good, but it's like, why do it sound like the world though? Why do it sound like it's circular? Like, and I don't have a problem against it because I listened to it when I was younger.
mm-hmm,
I, you know what I'm saying? And I found myself not just just playing Christian rap or listening to Christian rap, but I also listen to the conscious rappers too. Those that don't cuss, those that just rapping, they don't got cuss to get their point across. You know what I'm saying? So I'm changing my mindset, my heart, and it's getting changed daily. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I believe that the world would be a lot better once we change our mindset, our heart set, our whole being. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
But we have to realize that it starts with us and not everybody else. It's-
yep,
it starts with you. Change really starts with us.
yep.
You
And
know?
people want change, but they don't want to adapt to the change.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that right there make a whole lot of sense. So will there be? And so my next question is, what else do you have going on that you would like to share?
Okay, so I have a website now, so you can go up to the website, and it's called
All right. Can you put
www.
it? Can
Huh?
you put it? Can you put it in the comments, please, so
The
folks
comment.
can
Okay.
yeah, so folks can hit the link. I appreciate it.
Okay. So you can
Okay.
go at my website. You can get the book from there, or you
Yeah,
can
I
go
see.
to Amazon, and the book
Mhm.
is Embrace with Embrace Me, the real me.
Embrace me, the real me.
Yes, and I will. I am gonna see. I will be doing my own event because um, I decided to make my own stage. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to worry about nobody. So in July the 12th is going to be in Delaware. I'm going to have vendors. So if you need some vendors and stuff, it will be on everything. Going to be on my website. So I'm looking for vendors, and I'm going to be talking um, about push until something happens. So
Hmm.
we're gonna be talking about that and giving you some guides and stuff. And I'm gonna have somebody another speaker with that too. So I just want just to support you know, and I'm working on another book too, two more workbooks. One is
Okay.
like a prayer book, and the other one is just the follow up of after you embrace yourself, what's next? Like you got to keep on
Mm.
going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Most
doing it
definitely.
in the natural. The one I'm doing a book in the natural and in the spiritual one too. So the spiritual one is I'm giving you all the scriptures of who you are in Christ, and I'm breaking them down. And then, what I'm saying, I'm giving you like a short prayer, and then you have to write a prayer. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can so you can start remembering, those scriptures. So
Hmm.
that way, you know who you are. So that way it can come to you like this because we got to know who you are first before you can go to the next level. And then
Man,
I do it somewhat like the same way, but not scriptures. I'm just telling you like this is what what I'm saying because it changing your mindset. What I'm saying, changing the people that's around you. If they are not good, then don't be around them. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Sometimes you got to be in a season of buying yourself, and a lot of people don't
Exactly.
like
That is true. That is true. That is true. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with being in that, truth be told. You know what I'm saying? Because matters though that's you and God time. You know what I'm saying? To just be there. You know what I'm saying?
that.
And that's one thing that I've learned this past year that I I had needed to be 10 months without a job. Look, without a job. You know what I'm saying? And I remember saying when I get a job, don't let me. I do not want to lose this fire that I have for you now. Once I get a job, and I kept on saying that every day, and I still say like I don't want to lose the fire that I got that I have for you, God. I want to keep the same fire that I had for you when I didn't have at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And I believe that it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying, and that came in so many ways. Like when I have my days off, you know what I'm saying. I just I isolate myself and just spend time with God. You know what I'm saying. Just stay still. You know what I'm saying. Like I'll read, I'll write. You know what I'm saying. I'll turn my phone off at times. If I don't turn it off, I'll put it on mute. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like this time is personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's personal in deed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and I seen where my help came from, and like the job that I'm at like now. It's like all right, cool. I didn't want to do this at my age, but it's for right now. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be forever. It's not gonna be forever. You know what I'm saying? So I have to keep that in mind too. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
It's
So that's how
coming. Your
I do
breakthrough
that.
is coming.
Yeah,
You're
of
right.
course. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Like I definitely know that indeed. You know what I'm saying? So what caught your attention when you seen, I guess, the podcast, if you don't mind me asking.
Um, I was to tell you the truth. I was like, okay, God, what's my next level? I got to get myself out there. Nobody don't want to reach to me, so I got to reach to them. Who and
Mm,
the initials came to me in a dream. and your colors. But it was more gold than it was gold and black. So,
Oh
so I'm
wow.
like, okay, but it was different. It was K.U.U.W. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm just hitting K.U.W. And then I
Right.
was like, okay, it's nothing. And then I emailed K.U.W. like K.U.W. And then I was like, all right, let me just fast. So I fast for 3 days, and then I would something to say go to your social media, and K.W.U. came in, and your thing was gold and black. I was like, that's it, that's it, Uncle, that's it.
Wow.
I had to hurry up. I had to screw. I got to take a break. Let me hurry up.
Wow.
So yeah, so like I said, I literally, what I'm saying, I let God lead me.
Man, man.
You know what I'm saying? I let God lead me. And like I said, I don't, what I'm saying, I didn't, know you, know what I'm saying? I knew that we are friends with other people, but actually like know you. But what I'm saying, I let God do it. And that's the difference between me and another person.
Yeah. That right there is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yo, God does wonders. I don't care what nobody say. Look, you know, and it's funny because if you ever like paid attention, like I'm so used to the black and gold now, like I don't like to wear jewelry at times, but I have a lot of jewelry. I have like a lot of gold. I have like a lot of black shirts or whatever, black hoodies, and I always like wear them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when
Mhm.
it's a show or when it's not a show. You know what I'm saying? That black and gold thing just been it just been with me since I got it. You know what I'm saying? And like my big sister, like she done the flyer for me, and when she did, I was like, oh, like this is fire! Like this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Because when and this was like right out the blue, and she sent it to me. Like I literally like started to cry because it's like wow, like someone thought about me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like bet I I really can use this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So man, look, maybe since then, I ran with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And, and I believe that God say just write the vision and make it clear, and He'll send a forerunner. You know, and
Habakkuk 2:2. I always tell my kids that.
look,
Habakkuk 2:2. Excuse me. Habakkuk 2.
yeah, exactly. And I say that because this right, and as you can see on like far as my background, it say K.W.U. and it got the two mics. Now that was really the first start right there, right?
Hmm.
And God rest my cousin soul, right? She was a designer. She did like custom made stuff, right? So one of my first shirts was a K.W.U. shirt. Man, it was white. I fell in love with that joint, so that's where that came from. And then when my sister sent me the flyer, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Look, all right, cool. So like that's real talk, and like you would be amazed how God will come through. You know what I'm saying, and this been a journey, but I thank God for it though. You know what I'm saying, because I know that what I put out, I know that's gonna be honored. You know what I'm saying, and I say that because God knows my heart. I believe that He knows where I'm going. That's why I don't trust man. I don't trust myself. Like I trust myself, but he know more than me. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned, like, far as being connected with somebody, use judgment well. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot connect with everybody because I've learned that folks will try to take credit for what try to take credit for what God is doing in someone's life. That's why I always say that's God. You
But
know,
you just said they was God. All right. So I had a dream and I saw your letters, right? Then I hit you up. You had to take 2 or 3 days and you had to pray about it. You just say
mm,
that. That's all God.
yeah. I had to just sit like, all right, look, like, all right, like, all right, Dad. Look, I'm like, all right, Dad. I just did a show a day or two ago. Look, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, cause
You
it's
gotta
about.
start getting ready because you can, what I'm saying, like,
I
you
know,
gotta learn how to ask for
I,
balance because you're gonna
I know,
get more and more people. So start
and that's why when I had those when I had those days off, I was just I isolated from everybody. Look, so I know when I'm when I am isolated like that on my days off, I know that God is up to something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's like that's real talk. You know, so I'm not even mad though. If it was a quote that you could live by for life, what would that quote be and why?
Don't judge the book by the cover
Mm,
and
that's
embrace you, like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
hmm
Because some people need everybody's a gem.
yes.
You just gotta shape it the way you want to be.
Wow, that right there is powerful indeed, man. That is major. Like, that's like, that's real talk, man. You know, and like I said, I know to that this is going to bless somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we on all the platforms right now. We on not just Facebook, but we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Twitter right now. So I know that this is going to reach somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because like the last like four, probably like 3 4 shows, it been more than 300 views. So somebody's watching. I don't know who,
Mhm.
but somebody's watching. Look,
And
and
did
right
it
now
go
we,
repeat? Can
huh?
you like repeat it? Like, can you see it? Can you go back and see it?
Yeah, like, cause I got, yeah, I mean, a spare device, so I'm just staring like at the views, like right now, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Like that's like that's real talk. And plus, I definitely can tag you in this like right now too. Truth be told,
okay.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or about like I thought that they wasn't going to let me. I was about to say don't you there. Look, I was about to be don't do that to me. You know, like you ain't like you've been good. You know, like don't act, do not act up now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all right, they ain't
So,
trying to
anybody needs, I mean, if they listen, if they, I'm open to any questions or anything like that. If they have any questions,
do
um,
y'all have any questions for Cheryl Lynn? If y'all is on here, if y'all on here, ask her right now. Ask the guest, please. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now too. I see that y'all on here. I mean, y'all could interact with us too, with the host, with the guests. You know what I'm saying? She is ready for the questions, y'all. My wasn't even gonna ask them today, but she's ready for the questions, y'all. Do anybody have any questions for her? Those that are watching right now, do y'all have any questions? those that are on Facebook, those that are on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Do y'all have any questions for Sherilyn? And guys, she's an author, guys. First book. I know it's gonna be many to come because once you get that first book, it's like all right.
It's like a tattoo. Once you get that first
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
you gotta keep
you
on
know what I'm
going
saying?
and everything
Yeah,
else and everything.
like
And I'm like, you just don't understand how proud I am because like now my even though my kids is adults, I got kids from 32 to 10, and just to see them, actually seeing them like my struggles, and now they see that they are just so proud, you know.
mm,
And then like, and I got two grandkids. It's like wow, like yeah, God blessing me, and I'm just so happy. You know, I have peace. I have, I have,
amen.
yeah, a whole bunch of support. So I had to
That's
build my village, take some village
that's
people out and put some of them in. So
that is awesome. Do anybody have any questions? I seen some folks on like I see y'all on the Vice too. Like I'm not saying who's on here, but I see that y'all on though. Do y'all have any questions for the guests or the co-host? And as y'all can see, I got all my information like right down there, right at the bottom, how y'all could reach me too. I was gonna put my phone number down there, but y'all could reach me on my social media platforms though. Look, y'all know how to reach me if y'all need me. So y'all can't say that y'all cannot reach me
yeah,
when the thing is right there now. You know what I'm saying?
so just reach out to me if y'all need me to speak on resilience, self care. Embrace yourself. I got it. I'm doing it. So whatever y'all need, I'm there. And if I can't find it, I make sure that I'll find somebody to connect you to.
She definitely do her guys. One thing that I've learned, and and I know we talked about everything, but I've learned that she does her research, y'all.
Yeah, I'm the
Like,
research lady.
we talked about everything, but she does her work. She actually does her work, y'all. So at least you know that she does her work. Do y'all have any questions for the guests in or for the hosts?
Okay.
Wow, time went by fast.
Yeah.
That happens when you're having fun. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I guess that nobody is on her like right now. Like I see that y'all on her, but it's like, are y'all on her? And I shared everything that.
Oh yeah. Y'all can follow me.
Please do, guys. I know that y'all gonna go back like a little late later on, and you know what I'm saying, and watch out and watch the previous shows in this show as well. You know, I definitely believe that somebody is watching this right on now. Do anybody have any questions for the host or for the guest this morning before we leave up on out of here? I'm waiting on y'all, and I know y'all is like, he caught us off guard with this. Good, look good. That is fine. That's what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. It's about having fun. You know what I'm saying? And I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? And she just put her information down there, so y'all can't say that y'all don't have her information. Like everything is right there. You know, she got the web site there. She's got the title of the book. You know, she got her social media down there right now. You know what I'm saying? She put all her information like right there, guys. And I
Mhm.
guess that nobody has any questions
That's
for you.
okay. This,
And that
I thank
and
you for
that
the space.
hey man, I thank you for the reach out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you indeed. Just know that I do. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that we will speak, yeah, I mean again, and to everybody that's out there, right? If y'all don't know what K.W.U stand for, I always tell all y'all this. I know that this is installed in y'all memory right now, but K.W.U stands for kicking it with us. And my friend, she was kicking it with us this morning.
Yeah.
Those that came on and left, y'all was kicking it with us too. I know y'all had some questions when y'all watched the replay. So just ask. Y'all could follow her. She got the information, but y'all could just ask those questions in the comments. Me or her going to reply back. I don't know who, but me or her going to reply back because I did
And if
tag
y'all
her.
go to my website within 48 hours and y'all subscribe and y'all put in KWU, y'all will get the first 5 will get a special gift from me.
Oh wow, wow. She said the first five. Five means grace. I'm just saying. Look, so
Yeah.
y'all heard. Y'all heard the instructions of the Spirit of God, right? Five, first five. Five is grace.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm ready to go to work. I,
Okay, go ahead and hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. And may
I,
God
I appreciate
rain
it.
on
Thank
you
you.
on blessings upon blessings.
And God bless you too, my friend. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're out here, guys. Guys, that was the show this morning. Guys, I appreciate y'all for being here. Those that going to tune in to the pre to the replay. I want y'all to ask those questions. I want y'all to follow my friend. And that be about it. Everybody else have a blessed day. And I'm out of here. Peace.
Mm. Okay. Anything else you need me for me to do?
You can just leave you just can just log out.
Okay. But
All
before
right.
I log out, can I pray for you for a minute?
Sure, yeah.
Heavenly Father, I come to you today and say thank you for giving us the time to fellowship right now. Open up the gates of heavens right now, right now. Give this young man right now all that he needs. Pour him everything that he poured out is getting ready to get poured in there. He's standing on the word of you. So give him the grace and the mercy and the favor that he needs. Show him the way. Because I see that it's a lot of things coming to you. A lot of things is coming to you. And you are focused like Jeremiah. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. God said, don't be scared. But you're getting ready to go to another level, another level. So get ready, get ready, get ready. You've been asking for it for 4 years now. So it's going to blow your mind and it's going to be fast. So protect everybody that's around him. Protect him, protect his family right now in the name of Jesus. Because when he can't get to you, he's going to get to another. So stand on his word right now, and I pour out of the root all um, laziness, depressions, health, all the things that is not like you, pour it out of him right now. This is a man of God that wants to serve you. So give him checks is coming in the mail. No weapons is formed against you for God. But this business right now will be a free debt, debt, network, net worth, profit, market, everything that he needs is right there. Patent, everything that he needs right now is going to build it up right now in the name of Jesus. Amen,
Jesus.
amen, amen.
Amen. Amen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my
No
friend.
problem.
You have a great day. God bless you.
Thank you. God
Yeah,
bless you.
you're welcome. Ah, boy.
So it's all but always. And I know that it ain't promise, but I know I keep on grinding. And my dream gon' stop reminding. And I won't stop cause I'm always. I just gotta keep on grinding. And it's gon' come with perfect timing. And in the end I'm gonna be shining. I won't quit cause I'm on my way, yeah. And I know my days finna come, so I just time it out. I just keep my head on and I'm just grinding it out. I know what I'm about, but really they just finding it out. What come with the brain, the same thing gon' come with the drop. I'm playing the game, no sleeping, got me twisting and turning. I'm living and learning, feel like I've been preaching and serving. And I thank God, yeah, cause he leave me in the dark, yeah. I stay far from them, I don't know what they intentions. I'm really trying to boss up on this move, so it take discipline. I'm being consistent this time around, that's what the difference is. You don't believe in your dream, what make you think they listen? And I know that it ain't promise, but I know I'll keep on grinding. And my dream gon' start reminding. And I won't stop cause I'm on my way. I just gotta keep on grinding. And it's gon' come with perfect timing. And then I'm gonna be shining. It ain't too far and I'm on my way. My grandma always told me just stay prayed up. Baby, keep your grades up. They just keep them cares up. Tell me what else could save us. I'm chasing something bigger than our city. Gotta let them see. I'm just trying to find a newer way that I could better me. Know I got that dog inside my bones. I got that pedigree. It's times where I be stressing I'm alone, but I can't let them see. Like, I just want my mama straight. I need that Obama cake. I just gotta find a way. I don't got no time to wait. I've been balling hard. I feel like I don't got opponents. I just walk in every single room just like I own, and that's a bonus. Know that I'm the moment. They say they need the pieces to the puzzle, I'm the component. I know that it ain't promise, but I know I keep on grinding. And my dream gon' start reminding. And I won't stop cause I'm on my way. I just gotta keep on grinding. And it's gon' come with perfect time.